New projects like Water Pavilia II and Villa Garda 3 are selling fast. What's driving these sales? Hint, competitive prices. Let's dive in. Hi, I'm Bobo and welcome back to our weekly recap of Hong Kong real estate. Today we'll be reviewing the first and second-hand markets with a look at the past weekend's transactions. In the first-hand market, around 200 new deals were recorded last Friday alone. In contrast, there were no major new property sales on Saturday and Sunday, leading to a lower transaction volume of around 70 units. On Friday, Water Pavilia II at Wong Chuk Hang launched its first round of sales with 88 units available. By the end of the day, around 81 units were sold, achieving a 90% sell-through rate for the first batch. According to agents, 11 bulk buyers were recorded in the first round, purchasing 2 or more units each. Among them, 3 buyers purchased 3 units, while 8 others purchased 2 units each. The most expensive unit sold so far is Unit P2 on the 21st floor of Tower 2, measuring 759 square feet. It was sold for 22.45 million Hong Kong dollars at around $29,600 per square foot. Following Friday's success, the project released 62 additional units on Saturday, priced between 8.99 million Hong Kong dollars and $21.28 million after discounts. Discounted prices per square foot ranged from around 19,900 to 27,300 Hong Kong dollars, with an average of $22,302, about 1.8% lower than the previous price list. However, the lower average price was mainly due to a difference in unit types offered, as some units still saw slight price increases. For example, Unit J on the 23rd floor of Tower 2 of 480 square feet was priced at 10.348 million Hong Kong dollars after discounts. This is about 1.7% higher than a similar unit on the second price list, even when accounting for differences in floor levels, indicating a slight upward price adjustment. The next round of sales, including units from the previous price list, will release 88 units this Wednesday. Another notable project, Villa Garda 3 in Lohas Park, launched 200 units for sale on Friday through price lists and tenders. By the end of the day, 137 units were sold. Over the weekend, an additional 16 units were sold, bringing the total for the weekend to 153 units. The highest priced transaction on Friday was for Unit B on the 56th floor of Tower 3A, which sold for 12.154 million Hong Kong dollars at around $16,900 per square foot. In Lohas Park, where new developments continue to dominate the market, second-hand transactions remain active but without notable price increases. As of July, Cheung Kwan O has recorded around 170 second-hand transactions, roughly the same as last month, indicating no major market pressure despite competition from new projects. However, a recent transaction at Lohas Park's Malibu saw a unit sold at a loss. Unit C, a high-floor unit in Tower 1B, measured 539 square feet in size and was sold for 7.78 million Hong Kong dollars at around $14,400 per square foot. The owner originally purchased the property in 2018 for 8.609 million Hong Kong dollars. After holding the property for 7 years, they faced a $829,000 loss, representing a 10% drop in value. According to statistics from Hong Kong's 4 major real estate agencies, the top 10 blue-chip housing estates recorded a total of 10 weekend transactions, 3 more than the previous week. However, Hong Kong Property only recorded 3 transactions, a decrease of 2 compared to last week. This slight improvement is expected as typhoon conditions last week severely disrupted the market, temporarily suppressing transaction activity. Despite the market stabilizing, however, loss-making cases are still coming up. At the Campton in Cheung Sha Wan, a mid to low floor Unit F of 553 square feet was sold for $8.5 million at around $15,371 per square foot. The original owner purchased the unit in June of 2021 for $9.59 million. After holding the property for 4 years, they faced a $1.09 million loss, equating to an 11.4% price drop. Next, the rental market continued to gain momentum, with several estates seeing rental transactions hit record highs, reflecting short-term demand that benefits investors. A recent example comes from Island Resort in Siu Sai Wan, where a high-floor Unit E in Block 3 with 2 bedrooms was rented out for 22,000 Hong Kong dollars per month. The new tenant agreed to the lease without negotiation, reaching a rent per square foot of 50 Hong Kong dollars, the highest in recent years for the estate. The landlord purchased the unit back in 2001 for $2.33 million. After holding the property for 24 years, the rental yield is estimated to reach 11.3%. 8%. Looking back at June last year, the estate recorded a one-bedroom unit that rented for $48 per square foot, marking a 3-year high at the time. For more information on the secondhand market, stay till the end of this video for this week's recap of secondhand transactions across each district. That's all for this episode. See you in the next.